It's my pleasure to welcome you all. Today, we are going to read a book titled Moana, A Path to the Sea, written by Osnat Shurer. Please like and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to click on bell icon for new video updates. Disney Moana, A Path to the Sea. Moana loved the ocean. When she was old enough, Grandma Tala taught her how to surf, and she spent a lot of time trying to ride the waves. After paddling into the ocean, Moana would float on her board and wait. Then, when the right wave came along, she would pop up and stand on her surfboard. It was challenging for Moana to keep her balance as a little wave carried her to shore, but when she could, riding waves was so much fun. One day, as Moana and Piwa waited for a wave, a sea turtle paddled toward Moana and looked right at her. "Hello," she said. There was something familiar about the sea turtle, but Moana couldn't figure out where or when she had met him before. It was almost as if she'd known him when she was a little girl. The sea turtle stayed with Moana and Piwa, playing with them in the water all day long. Moana named the turtle Lolo. When the sun started to set, Moana lifted her surfboard out of the water. "Bye, Lolo," she said, feeling only a little sad. Somehow, she knew she would see her friend again. For many days, whenever Moana and Piwa went to the ocean, Lolo found them. They had fun swimming, surfing, and playing in the waves. Moana stayed on the shore until dark to watch the ocean sparkle in the moonlight. "I knew I would find you here," said Grandma Tala, joining Moana on the beach. Moana noticed Lolo swimming toward the shore. They watched as the sea turtle crawled up on the sand and over toward the coconut trees. There, Lolo started digging a hole. "What is he doing, Grandma?" asked Moana. You mean," Grandma Tala said with a laugh. "Your turtle friend just laid her eggs in the hole she dug," Grandma Tala said. "Those are nesting grounds. Generations of sea turtle lay their eggs right there." She told Moana how the baby turtle made their way to the ocean after hatching. And when the females grow up, they come back here to lay their eggs. "How do they remember that spot?" Moana asked. "And how do the babies even know to go into the ocean?" "They just know," said Grandma Tala. After that night, Moana checked the nesting grounds every day. She wondered when the baby turtles would hatch and hoped she would get to see them. One day, Moana and Piwa were surfing when the sky turned gray. As the rain poured down, they raced back to the village. When they got home, they watched the trees bend and sway as they listened to the music of the raindrops. Soon after that storm was over, Moana grabbed her surfboard and hurried back to the ocean. When she got there, she couldn't believe her eyes. The storm had knocked a coconut tree right on top of the nesting grounds. Fortunately, the eggs were safely buried deep underground. But what if the baby sea turtles hatch? She wondered. They could be trapped. Moana had to do something fast. She ran back to the village and told her friends what had happened. "The eggs will hatch any day," she explained. Her friends agreed to help, and Moana led them to the site. They all worked together to carefully move the fallen tree. But then they heard a loud crack. Another palm tree had been damaged in the storm, and it was about to fall onto the nesting grounds. "Hurry," urged Moana. "Let's push it away from the nest." Everyone gathered around the broken tree. They used all their strength to push until it finally snapped and fell far away from the nest. "We did it," cheered Moana, breathing a big sigh of relief. The next day, Moana and Grandma Tala were dancing with the ocean waves when Moana saw something move in the nesting grounds. "Grandma, look," she shouted. Lolo's eggs were hatching. Moana watched as the baby sea turtles started to wiggle and move, and soon, they began to make their way to the ocean. When a seabird swooped in and tried to capture one of the baby turtles, Mona waved a palm leaf and Pua chased the bird away. Mona and her friends protected the newborns, determined to see that each and every one made it safely to the water. Once the turtle babies were all safely swimming, Mona grabbed her surfboard. As she and Pua glided out, Lolo and her babies swam around them, paddling and playing together. Mona smiled. She felt great, knowing that she had helped them. And there was no better way to celebrate than by enjoying the ocean together. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to click on bell icon for new video updates.